My 55 to 55 has taken, it's veered off course a little bit. I had 55 topics already prepared. I've marked it off on my calendar. And I said, these are the things I'm going to answer questions that were asked of me, over the years and address some things. But today, I don't know if I'm going through a cathartic moment. I just want to give gratitude. And as a menopausal, postmenopausal, midlife woman, whatever you all want to call it, we have to stop and give gratitude. We have to stop and recognize that we are on a journey, and that journey is taking us to some phenomenal places. I'm in a group with some amazing Black women, and I say that because that's what they are. There's no other way to sugarcoat it, put it any other way. I am in a group with some amazing Black women. The questions that are being asked by the facilitator of the group are really making me think, and as well as other people in the group. One person, so when I tell her, hey, I'm a menopause wellness coach, she wanted to know, well, what problem do you solve? Well, I help women manage menopause symptoms through holistic strategies. And, the purpose is so that they can live a scintillating second half. And she said, okay, so in what way? Without going into great detail, I did explain to the person that I was speaking with what I did as a menopause wellness coach and how I helped women. So I don't want to bore you all, but let's keep going. I just want to quickly, on my journey, 55 to 55, I don't even know what day I'm on. I'd have to go look at the calendar, but I can't see the calendar from here because I have a light here, I have a light there, and I have a light here. So everything is, woo. All right. So I just want to give gratitude. First, for spiritual enlightenment. I have spent years as I don't even want to go into what denomination I was raised in, but I was raised in a holiness church, and I appreciate my foundation in learning Christ-like principles and learning about Jesus and learning that love should be the first thing that people concentrate and focus on, because without love, you have nothing. So as the years have as the years have gone on, I have evolved my spiritual practice in that it's not necessarily Jesus hanging on the cross or Buddha sitting in the temple or practicing chants. It's more of just practicing or giving love. You can't practice love, you just give it. And love is an action, so you can't just tell somebody all day long, oh, I love you, and you don't do it. Love is an action. Love is meeting somebody where they are at and accepting them. Love is crying with someone when they need somebody to cry with them. Love is extending grace to someone who has made a mistake and they have, they're struggling with the remorse part, or they have been remorseful and they say, okay. So when you practice love and when you say that you have forgiven somebody, you don't bring it up anymore. So love also operates in the space of forgiveness. And when you forgive somebody, you don't keep bringing up those past transgressions. You do not keep reminding them of the things that they did in the past. And I look at some people in my life who continually bring up some things in other people's past, even in mine. And I'll have to tell them, that's not my reality right now. That was then. We're focusing on the now. And so my spiritual enlightenment, my spiritual practice has changed into a space of, I get up and I give gratitude. My goal is to do at least 7 to 10 things that I'm grateful for as soon as I wake up. So that means that I have to be intentional with carving out space. I journal. That journaling helps you to relax, helps you to be introspective. Some people just don't even look at what's going on the inside, because some of y'all's insides are just ugly, just downright diabolically ugly. We have to stop and just look at that. And when that inside is ugly, it shows on the outside. So that love and that peace that emanates from the inside has to show on the outside, and it shows in relationship. Number 2, I quit my job in May as a teacher. I was a science teacher. I began to get bored. I began to get disenchanted with the state of K-12 education. I was disappointed in administration and some of the things. And I don't even care if this lady sees this. The day that a person in leadership says to me, "Ooh, if I had to go back into the classroom, I would just die." For you to say that to me, that says you don't care about the kids. That says that you were also a horrible teacher. That says a lot to me, and that you are just in the school system collecting a check until retirement or whatever.
And I recognize it as that person in every occupation, but I knew at that point it was time for me to go.
I decided it's time for me to do something else. I started looking at government jobs. I then looked at some corporate positions within the area. Finally, after looking for a job frantically instead of being purposeful, I sat still and I said, what do I want to do? And when I realized the natural transition from K-12 was to go into higher ed, I then started looking into some higher ed positions and crafted my resume in such a way that it fit specific positions. And voila, I am employed as an internship and career development coordinator at one of the local universities in the area. I am elated at this opportunity to work in higher education and to see and to grow in the educational arena. I am thoroughly enjoying working in higher ed. And I haven't introduced myself, but hey, I'm Myra, the Menopause Wellness Coach. I help women manage menopause symptoms to live a scintillating second half through holistic strategies. And I have what's called the Myra's Menopause Wheel of Change. And on that wheel of change, I have 6 pillars of wellness that I focus on: physical, spiritual, social, emotional, intellectual, and occupational. And that occupational wellness is a piece that a lot of people just ignore because they feel like, oh, this is the job that I'm doing. This is what I have to do forever. No, you don't. That's just the vocation in which you're doing right now. I remember one time I kind of rocked the boat on a job that I was on, and I was told by one of the administrators in the building, hey, you have to stop doing that because you're going to lose your job. This is your source of income. And I said, no, this is a resource. My source comes from the Most High. So I forgot that I said that until recently, actually. And so I had to remember, I have to do things that align with my personal beliefs, preferences, and what brings me joy. And so the third thing that I'm going to give gratitude for today is less pain. I don't know if some of you have been following me for long, but I injured myself back in October, I think it was, jumping rope. And I injured my knee. Since then, I've been wobbling. I've had a knee brace on. I've been taking, anti-inflammatories. I've been on steroids, the whole 9. I woke up today, no medication. I don't even think I've really stretched much today, but I don't have much pain. So I am in less pain. Now let's keep it 100. It's a sunny day outside. There's no rain. So we all know the weather is going to sometimes play an active role in joint pain sometimes. I do go to water therapy. I go to the pool about 3 times a week. So I've been working my knee that way. But today I woke up, I have less pain. I can move and bend and all of the things. And I'm excited for less pain today. So I said all that to say this. On my road 55 to 55, you have to find the bright spots in everything that you're doing. You have to, I feel myself tearing up a little. You have to find that thing that's going to make your day brighter. listen, everything ain't roses over here. Like, some shit stank over here. However, and in spite of, I am grateful for the employment that I have. I have less knee pain, my spiritual enlightenment. Be thankful for the things that you have. I'm about to go and hang out with my family. I've moved all over the state of Georgia, but I'm in a closer proximity to my family, so I'm able to go see them when I get ready. And I am so eternally grateful to the Most High for these opportunities. I'm grateful for the women's group that I am a part of. I am grateful for the encouraging words that my family and I share with one another. I am grateful to be an encourager to a coworker. So as we move about our day, please find things to be grateful for. I promise you, it raises your vibration. And as you are setting intentions and looking to manifest greatness, this was not what my 55 to 55 content was supposed to be about. I'm answering questions. Nevertheless, the universe knew what I needed to share. If this ain't for you, no, it's definitely for me. All right. So I think that's it. I was supposed to have been at the grocery store about 2 hours ago. All right. So you all have the day that you deserve. Peace.